3rd of January, Cancer, Selflessness. Selflessness becomes catharsis. The virtue of selflessness challenges us to find the middle path between self-abandonment and self-centeredness. The self we are trying to lose is the personality, the smokescreen of images and beliefs that we have about ourselves, the armory of likes and dislikes, do's and don'ts that we have built up over the years. Selflessness is about the setting of healthy boundaries. If we fear something, we set a rigid boundary which we hope is impenetrable. Like in the Three Little Pigs, however, our fears have a way of getting in through the chimney. If we desire something, we open our boundaries too far until that which is desired becomes part of our personality. We become dependent. True selflessness is hard to achieve. So often, what we consider to be a selfless action, kindness or service to others, is done to win approval. Some people define their personality in terms of caring for others, their children perhaps, and rely on those they are caring for to be dependent, weak, ill, or helpless. Sometimes this is self-fulfilling, as the child or patient learns to be dependent. More often, the patient will recover, the child will grow up, and the carer will be left feeling confused and empty as the rug of their personality is pulled from under them. Another scenario is the self-centered personality who enters into a situation to get something out of it. This may or may not be material gain. A person may volunteer to help in an organization, for instance, in order to influence the way in which it is run. Catharsis is an experience of purification. When we rid ourselves of our personality self, we recognize ourselves as pure beings of light. We remember that we are essentially spiritual beings having a bodily experience. At the center of our consciousness is something that transcends our earthly self. Service to others becomes a sacred task. We can think of ourselves as a channel. The more clutter we accumulate in our personality, the more blocked our channel becomes. Fears and dependencies clutter our channel. Selflessness challenges us to clear all of this out so that the radiant light of the universe can shine through. I had a profound experience of this during my Steiner teacher training. I had always been self-conscious about speaking in front of other people or performing. I'd always done it, but with agonizing self-consciousness. At some point during my training, I realized it's not about me. I realized that if I was singing, painting, telling a story, or any of the other myriad things that a Steiner class teacher has to do, it wasn't about me. I was a channel through which this experience would come, like a blessing. Creative love streams through the universe. The virtue of selflessness challenges us to choose whether we will be a blockage or a channel. Meditations and visualization. A meditation on such selflessness is the saying, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. Imagine a golden path making its way from your birth to your present age. This golden path is your life, weaving its way through the myriad of experiences you have had. Imagine yourself on that path now and see the fear, dependency, greed that stands in the way of your progress. As you observe these challenges, contemplate the following. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. Thought meditation. But if we walk in the light, as He is in the light, we have fellowship one with another. And the peace prayer attributed to St. Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring love. Where there is offence, let me bring pardon. Where there is discord, let me bring reconciliation. Where there is misunderstanding, let me bring truth. Where there is doubt, let me bring faith. Where there is despair, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, let me bring your light. Where there is sadness, let me bring joy. O Master, grant that I may not seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is forgetting the self that we find selfhood. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in dying that we are raised to eternal life.